Hello and welcome back to Persona 4 Golden. So, we are still on our Finding Adachi kick. Adachi will next be available in 2 days. We still can't do Nanako's social link. If we go and have a look here at social link, and let's have a look. I just want to see how far away we are. Nanako, we're still rank 5. Dojima, we're working on it. Adachi, we have just enough. We're rank 5, but we really need to work on it. We've done that planting, so I think we need to improve our expression, which I think means that we need to play with the cat, but the cat's not here, so I guess we need to do translation? I hate it, but yeah, let's do translation. And get paid 1,000. Who is it? You received a text message. It's from Kanji. Hello, senpai. Do you like movies? There's this new movie out called, Da Chico Story. And, well, I'm just a sucker for movies about dogs. If you're gonna see it, would you let me know so I can come too? The movie Kanji wanted to see is now being shown at the theatre. If you go to the movie theatre, perhaps you should invite Kanji. Sure. Why not? Wasn't going there right now, but you know, sure. I would like to translate. You decided to work on translating. You had a hard time translating expressions into foreign language. Your expression has increased. You encounter a joke that you don't understand. What should you do? Make up a joke that fits. A great joke has suddenly popped into your mind. Your pace is increasing, your pen just keeps going. We earn 12,000 yen? My Lord, that pays well. Plays extremely well. By the way, Adachi is available in 5 days, not 2 days. Because I didn't read the date correctly, because it's not in my standard date format. What should we do on a what should we do on a Sunday? Well, let's answer the phone.
Oh, hello? It's me, Chie.
Hey, let's go out today. No.
Oh.
Maybe next time. Bye. Chie hung up. That was a very quick no. Why was it a very quick no? Well, we need to get our expression up. Weather forecast. Sure. That's not the one I wanted to do. Shopping program. Here comes Naka over the airwaves to you. And peach battle soup. No. Red goldfish and breadcrumbs. I want neither. These are awful. Right. Now we could just translate. We could just go straight and translate right now. There's nothing to like stop us doing that. I think this is the correct option. Although we could also actually have a better option. This works slightly better for me. I'm gonna leave. Yeah. I thought something that would work very well. So I'm gonna go into town. And then we are gonna go to the shrine. Not because I want to catch bugs, no. That is not the reason I want to do this. Hey, Teddie. The new books? There should be. Sensei's Friends. Increases understanding. Oh, it's another bully teacher book. Oh, okay. We'll buy it anyway. So, I want to go... I want to go... I was thinking that where else I need to go here. I think we'll just go straight to the shrine. I was trying to think what the fox quest we had is. I've completely forgotten it, but I don't think it matters. I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend a small part of my fortune to draw a fortune. And then we're going to draw one for people outside school, someone else, Adachi. Come on, fortune. Small blessing. Oh. See, that said it's yet to go stronger. Okay, well that's not good. That probably means we need to do that again at least once if we want that to happen.
You're back.
So we're home. I went shopping today. The fridge is full of food. Nanako, I would love to. However, I bet that's what most people did. Yeah, I kind of need to spend it with Dojima. Hey Dojima.
Hey.
What's wrong, bored? We won't become closer yet. But I need to spend time with Dojima while he's here, so... That's a yes. It's really painful that it takes 2 days for every Dojima one, but at the same time, we need to do it. Alright, we're done talking about blood now. Hey, we still have a little time left. I guess I'll keep talking then. Speaking of blood, do you know what dragon's blood is? Yes, I know what it is. It's something that makes the Amulet of Kings work, and therefore allows you to bring down the line of, what is it, Talos or something like that, and then it allows you to defeat the Oblivion Crisis, something like that. Hehe, it's nothing like a fantasy novel, not actually the blood of a dragon. Dragon's blood is bright red resin taken from a plant called Dracaena. It was valued in the old days as an almighty medication, and it actually has the ability to reduce inflammation. The people of old were such romantics to call the tree resin dragon's blood. We listened to the lecture intently. Our knowledge did not increase, don't lie to me. Our knowledge is too far gone to ever increase. Also, I miss Morocco. He asked us questions. Right. Let's leave here. Now, here's the difficult bit. We could spend time with someone. Ooh, we could spend time with her. Or we can go and draw fortune. If we draw fortune, we can get strong. Yeah, I gotta go draw fortune because I need to get something with. Yeah, because I need. So I'm just checking around here. I should probably check where Ima was as well. What's our Ima? If I go quest, I'll probably find it. What quest? Feed the cat? No. Acquire a crooked cross? No. Carbon copy? No. Eternal lamp? No. Fashionable dishes? No. Wait, did I must not have picked up the new Ima. So let's go pick up the Ima and then do the shrine fortune. Okay, cool. I would love to spend some time with some of these people. However, to get a Dachi, we need to, you know, get a hustle on. You know what I'm saying? It needs to be done now. So, let's go to the shrine. And then catch some bugs, which we can probably do. Yep. If we see any new bug things that we've caught, then we know that we can probably catch that fish. We probably have to read expert fishing before we even can, but that's fine. Yeah, okay, perfect timing. Let's see. Any new grasshoppers, beetles, ladybug? Okay, nothing new. That's fine. I'd like my Ima. Yeah. Thank you. The fox brought you an Ima with a wish written on it. It's written in proper, elegant handwriting. My wallet is gone. It vanished in the dense fog. I yearn for some food. I wish my wallet would return. Seems the fox wants you to fulfill the wish written on the Ima on its behalf. Okay, I accept. Yep. The fox seems happy. Alright. Well, that's cool. We'll probably find that at some point. I would now like to draw a fortune. I would like people outside school, somebody else, a Dachi. Big, 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 big. This is great blessing. Yes! You feel like you've gotten a little closer to a Dachi. Fortune says your relationship will not become stronger yet. Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright.
You're back.
So you're home. Hey, Dojima.
Hey.
Let's spend some time. I still have some things I need to do, so I can't spend too much time with you. Dojima sighs, but he looks a bit happy. Dojima is staring intently at something. Looks like data about cars.
Sorry to bother you.
But my hands are full here. Want some coffee? That's my job, don't worry about it. Dojima is smiling wryly. Oh, I forgot that was his job. Oh yeah, that is a nice touch. Oh yeah. I was thinking about this when talking with Nanako just now, but I feel like she's changed a bit lately. I don't know how to put it. She's stronger. I feel like I'm being left behind. Ever since you came, this house has become, well, homey. A house isn't just a big box. It's a place for a family to live together. Laughing, crying, fighting, spending most of your lives together. A warm place. I forgot what that was like. I wanted to get that back more than anything, and yet, I feel like I've been dodging it the whole time. Do you understand why? Let's see what you said. More than anything, dodging it the whole time. Because the killer's loose? Because you're a coward? Because of Nanako. Because their killer's loose? Right. In the end, that's just an excuse. Dojima is smiling peacefully. We've been in the same place, but we weren't connected. You brought the two of us together. The rest is my problem. Where do I draw the line with this? You felt Dojima's quiet determination. Okay, the way I see this going is now that we've had the turnaround from Dojima, like this is him, he's accepted where he's at, and he's gone, okay, I need to make a change. I expect that 9 is him making a change, and then 10 is him resolving his wife's murder. That's what I think is going to happen. We'll see. Ah, screw this. I'm drinking tonight. Alpax, you're drinking with me. Alcohol free, of course. You pass out before me, and you're under arrest. Got it? Alright. You drank with Dojima until he passed out and went to your room. That's not a healthy way to drink. Like, drinking till you pass out is never, like, the way to go with things. Alright, great baton work. Is the most important part of a relay. Keep practicing. It doesn't matter how fast you run. If you drop the baton, you'll lose valuable time. Just keep passing that baton until you reach the anchor. It's fundamental, but difficult. Ha 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 ha. By the way, the word anchor was originally used in a different track and field sport. Well, how about a question for Zapla? Which of these sports also uses an anchor? Okay. Sorry, I was just taking a moment, a pause, a little think. My mind was broken. It's not swimming. That's stupid. It's not it's not wrestling. That's stupid. Shot put, I could see it, like if you're anchoring yourself to the ground as you shoot out, maybe, but I think tug of war. That makes a lot of sense. You want to have an anchor, and that's going to be somebody, that's going to be like a large person who sits at the back and holds it down, right? He's going to be the person that anchors you together, and then you'll have other people whose job is to pull them over. So I think tug of war. I would question the word sport, but you know, I'd say tug of war. Give the answer you thought was right. You got it, Zapla. Or Alpax, he switched around this time. The player supporting the end of the rope was acting as an anchor, and was thus called so. It crossed over into other sports, and so the last runner in a relay is also called that. Alright, one more time with Alpax as the anchor. Ready, go! You answered correctly. Your knowledge has increased. Sure, if you say so. Classes have ended. Okay, so we'll do a save. I think, honestly... Oh wait, it's raining. Aha, so it's raining, so we cannot, even if we wanted to, increase the support today. Or the social link. So I've got to speak to... I think speaking to Ayane is by far the correct answer. Because that gets us expression.
Senpai!
Yeah, this will get us expression, so we'll do that. You're pretty passionate about music. Always an odd phrase. Yasagami High Music Room. You attended band rehearsal. You played your trumpet with passion. Your expression has increased. Ayane is sounding good.
Senpai.
I'm going to the river to practice. It's so peaceful there. There's even a little roof nearby, so I can still practice when it's raining. I've been going there every day, even when we don't have rehearsal. I need all the practice I can get. It may be a lost cause, but I might as well try. It's all thanks to you, Senpai. If I'd been on my own, I would have given up. Senpai, I'll make it a performance to be proud of, for both of us. I want to make you smile. You feel Ayane's affection for you. Your relationship with Ayane has grown deeper. Rank 6. Okay. Well, I'll be on my way now.
Goodbye.
You parted with an enthusiastic Ayane and went home. Okay, cool. It's evening time.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Hello, Nanako. It is a pleasure to see you this evening. I am going to go and do some translation work. Yeah, I know I haven't bought anything from the TV. It's because the deals were rip-offs. Right. I want to do translation work. Let's go. Decided to work on translating. You had a hard time translating expressions in the foreign language. Expression has increased. Enthralling. We're there. Aha. We had a hard time understanding this particular sentence. Read the passage again. You patiently translated by looking up problem words in the dictionary. You've reached your set goal. Only 5,000 yen. Oh, I guess because we did the funny joke last time, we got an extra 7,000. That's pretty good. Midterms are starting on Friday next week. Are you guys studying hard or hardly studying? Alright, weird. Well, let's get back to the basics then. Let's look at the world map. Oh, this is a subject I can do. I think I'm going to pass easy. Take note that Japan is in the center of the Japanese maps. Other countries center their maps in different places. Well, obviously the correct one's the one that has Britain at the center, come on. Where would you find Japan on a map made in a foreign country? Well, surely that depends on what country it is. Your previous statement was in other countries the center of the maps are in different places. Surely that means that it depends what the map is. Oh, let's see. Amagi-san, no. I'd feel bad about that. So, Hanamura. I like that one. I'd feel bad about it. What? I already feel bad for asking Yukiko and not me. I even know what he's talking about. Do you know the answer, Alpax? The right edge? Yeah. Probably. You gave him the answer you think is correct. Oh, you got it. I believed in you. Really? Yes, in foreign world maps, Japan is placed on the eastern edge. Now, you know why they call this part of Asia the Far East. Foreign maps are designed to be centered on the prime meridian at 0 degrees of longitude. Oh, I see. Thanks, Alpax. Yosuke appreciates you. You feel you've become a little closer to Yosuke. And our expression is increased. What a useless stat. When would we ever need that? Right. So now we've got our expression up to the next level. That's neat. Let's have a look. Sorry, let's have a look at that. Double check that that is... Yeah, is that max or is that... Yeah, that's max. Okay, so we never need another expression up ever again. Well, unless there's another level. But I don't believe we need one, which is fantastic. Okay. So it's the 5th. The 5th we can... Oh. I don't know. I guess we could run around and try and find that person who needed the thing. Oh, hello. Oh, Alpax, what a coincidence that our paths should cross again. I'm afraid I need your abilities once more. Sure. Ah, just what I'd expect from someone who understands the impact of history like yourself. The truth is, I'm thinking of making another dowsing instrument. This time, I need you to search for an ore I can use to make a pendulum. If there is a rare enough material or metal out there, I'm sure I can make use of its power. Only problem being, of course, that rare metals are usually very valuable and may not be easy to find. But you're something else, Alpax. If anyone can find it, it's you. I will have a conferable rare item awaiting your return and delivery. I'll find it. Confident words. I'll leave it to you. Cool. Well, that wasn't really what I was expecting here, but that's alright. Oh, I should check... No, you won't be available. I was going to say I should check if Naoto is available, but they just won't be. Oh, we got new quests. Oh, cool. Harvest season's coming soon. Ugh. That means my parents are going to need my help again. That sucks. I don't want to do this for the rest of my life. Going away to college is sounding better every day. Where am I going to get something like that? Get what? Well, my dad's been pretty down ever since he shut down his plastic model shop. He owns the plastic model shop. I was wondering what I could do, then I thought maybe I could round up all the regular kids who used to go there. They said they wouldn't come see him unless I gave them badges. I was going to give them the ones from Shiroko's, but they don't like those. I don't know where else to look. Leave it to me. Oh, really? Alright, well, the kids said they want proof of passion. There are 3 kids in all, so I guess I'll need 3 badges? I'm so sorry, but I'll leave it to you. Alright. Oh, I already had them. Ah, that's them. Thank you so much. I wonder if these will make Dad happy. Sorry for dragging you through this. I know I've been relying on you a lot lately. This is for you. My mom wants me to thank you for her, too. A bead wrapped in cloth. Oh. Alright, cool. You know, I just realized something then. If that one's complete, maybe the other one's complete. As I didn't sell any of my materials to, I just realized we didn't sell any of our materials to the guy we'd usually sell them to. A humanoid figure that might appear in a game. Oh, okay. Interesting. What was the thing she said at the end? What? No, it's just a hunch. The rod and the patterns of history have revealed it to me. Okay. That's fine. Now, we do have new dialogue, and we could go and get everyone's dialogue, but I'm kind of focused right now, so we'll get it in a bit. When the focus stops, that's when we can chill for a second. Just want to see if we're clear here. Who are you? The fog seems to be sticking around for a lot longer, doesn't it? Certainly feels that way. Some people say the fog gives them a bad feeling, but I don't agree with them. Everything's outline blurs, and there's this kind of haze around the world. I think it's beautiful. Alright, that sounds like killer vibes to me, but, you know, what do I know? Nobody's there. He's saying, nah, it's raining. I can't possibly go outside. Okay, leave school. I'm just going to check Okina for the person we're looking for. It doesn't rain in Okina. Oh, there's only one guy now in the guy section. We'll definitely check them out when it's next sunny, I think. Mainly so they'll stop talking about rain. Right, let's return to Inaba. I'm just doing a quick run through of the areas, see if there's anything going on. I'm not really going to talk to anyone, but we'll do that soon. Nobody here. Okay. Another quick run through. No cat. Alright. Leave the floodplain. Juness? Nope. Central shopping district? There's nobody available? Oh, do I have your thing? No. Okay. That's fine. Thought I'd just check. Anyone else? Nope. What did everyone else do today? Ate at Aya. Studied at library. Went straight home. Movie with kanji. Movie with kanji is a great idea. Because we have literally nothing better to do. So a movie with kanji fits the bill. I would love to do a social link, however his isn't timed, so we've got that kind of issue where it's like some are timed and some are not. So it's a little odd. This heartwarming drama about life and death of the dog, Dachiko, or yeah. that'd be Dachiko and his owner. Admission costs some yen. Yeah, let's invite Kanji.
Sup?
The movies? The place in Okina, right? Yes, I want to go. It'll take a while since I'll be biking it, but I'll definitely be there before the movie starts.
Okay, see ya.
Thanks for waiting. Well, let's go.
You and Kanji take in a movie together. You were deeply moved by the tale of Dachiko, who waited unfailingly for his master to come home. You enjoyed watching the movie with Kanji. Something inside Kanji changed in response to the movie. Alright, we've got a level up. Torrent shot. Medium physical damage to one foe 2 to 3 times. Yes, that's just better. Okay. Cool. Various bonuses were granted by watching the movie. Endurance, edge, and luck went up. Nice. That was good.
Whoa.
Damn it, they got me. I couldn't help but cry. Movies about animals just aren't fair. Their eyes are too damn cute. That Dachiko. Just want to hug him. Kanji seems to have really liked the movie.
You gotta do that again.
You decide to go home. I don't know, it sounds a lot like a movie we had to watch in school. Greyfire's Bobby, which is a...
And now the weather.
I hesitate to say a real tale, but it's a commonly believed tale around the Edinburgh area. Anyway, and now the weather.
The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. Okay, well, I mean, no reason we can't harvest some things, right? Also, I would love to have talked to Nanako. We cannot, though. So that's fine.
They look yummy.
So do we...
We've got veg.
So do we get... I thought we got a positive for harvesting with her, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought we did. Anyway, I might be wrong. Anyway, that's fine. I might have forgotten what we need. It might be only when we were maintaining you got the positive. It might be when maintaining. Yeah, okay. Anyway, we can't do anything with Nanako. We might as well see what she's thinking about her quiz show.
Well.
Oh, she's absorbed. Okay. I want to leave. No. Okay. Midnight Channel, let's go. Nobody should be on it, in theory. Although last time I said that Mr. Moroka was dead, so... It's midnight. It's foggy. No one is appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Naoto has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Alright, good. Meanwhile, in the foggy shopping district... Damn it, again? Oh, who is this? Interesting. Well, we only know of one other person who had a face, as in like had a drawing of them when we spoke to them, and that would be the politician, but it doesn't seem right.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince.
That's no prince. I heard he's a she.
Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
I'm kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Yeah. We're on your side.
Thank you. But it doesn't bother me at all. There's no need to worry on my behalf. So please, treat me as you did before.
No, like before I ignored you. I think we might treat you a little bit better.
That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all.
Okay.
We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town.
No way!
And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
No, I need to get the shrine stuff done with Adachi. What are you doing to me? After school. Juness, food court.
First, I heard the doorbell ring. But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there.
Almost identical to what Yukiko said.
Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective!
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So, it seems to me the solution would be to do what Naoto did and deliberately go on TV. But then to have all of us just sitting in the house and then just waiting. That would seem like the most obvious way to solve this, but we'll see.
So, that Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Did.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
Yeah.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
Because he hangs out with the person who does go into that world?
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
Because he doesn't know how.
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way. Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement.
Small point of order. I believe that generally, even though it sounds stupid, you would say hanged on a foggy day. Because hung, like from what I've been told, now this might be completely the wrong reason, but it's like, well, maybe it's only if you're killed by hanging that you would say they were hanged, but and these ones were kind of hung on top of something. But hear me out, it's an interesting anecdote. So I believe from what I was told that you would say, instead of saying like they were hung, you would say they were hanged, because they were hung has other connotations. That was what I was told is the reason why you would say that, even though grammatically it's wrong. But still, hung could be correct here because they were, is not how they were killed. But anyway, whatever. We're gonna move on.
Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation.
Well, we'll just speak to Dojima, get you back on.
And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, you know... I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this.
Sorry, can I just point out, the last part of that is very weird. I guess resist the culprit, never mind. It's not as weird as originally as I thought. I thought she was just saying like, and she's a girl, like, you know, as dismissively. But I think it's more objectively like a young girl trying to overpower an older man kind of thing, rather than like the way I first heard it was like, that's a bit dismissive. But anyway, we'll move on.
You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Yosuke.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Of course.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Naoto joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Rank 8. Cool.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddie. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. You took my After Day segment away from me.
Oh, you're home.
You can never be forgiven. Oh, and now we can speak to Nanako. But the thing is, we can't speak to Nanako now because... Wait a second, no. It's even worse than that. Adachi's not even gonna be there. Because 6 is a daytime event with Adachi. You know what the problem with that being is? We didn't get a daytime event today because we only get a daytime event. See, he's not available. He would be available if we had a nighttime one of him, but we don't have one, so we're gonna go back and speak to Nanako. I don't want to go to the riverbank. Take me away from here. I'm gonna go crazy trying to get this Adachi one done. So this means, by the way, for Adachi, we have 5 more encounters with Adachi. And on those 5 days, we need to get every social link. Every one of them has to be a full, you know, blowing social link. Hello, Nanako. I'm ready for a very intense conversation after we save. Hello.
Well...
Never mind. Seems Nanako is hiding something. You should be able to get her to tell you with your current level of expression. Let's go. Okay, I should have used the correct persona. Let's not worry about it. Don't tell Dad, but... Nanako looks like she's about to cry. I'll swear to it. Oh, okay. Nanako nods and begins talking. They handed this out at school. They said to give it to our parents. The paper Nanako gave you has the following written on it. Parent survey regarding scheduling of parent-teacher interviews. They said to have our parents write down when they can visit the school. But Dad's always working, so he can't come, huh? He'll come. Really? Nanako looks relieved. I'll give this to Dad. I'll ask him to come. I'm glad I asked you. You feel Nanako's trust for you. I don't want to sound dismissive, Nanako, but that was it. This was what we worked like 10 days in game to get. Was you need Dojima to fill out a form. This was your secret that you couldn't possibly tell us without us being the most expressive person known to man. Was, yeah, Dojima needs to fill out a form. Alright. He'll come, right? Since he's my real dad. Big bro, did you have parent-teacher interviews too? Were you nervous? You talked about different things with Nanako.
Good night.
It's getting late, so you put Nanako to bed and went to your own room. This game and me are gonna have a falling out soon. Not really, but... Oh, hey,
Excuse
Naruto.
me? Do you have time after school today?
Definitely not.
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddie.
You sure it's a good idea?
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today.
Can I just check that again?
If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today.
Sounds like the audio glitch was only on the first time. Weird.
A thorough physical examination might be a good first step in figuring out what Teddie is. And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well.
It is pretty sketchy audio, I've got to admit, on this particular set of voice lines. I don't know why.
We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing.
Like, if you could hear the difference there between Naoto's voice line and Yosuke's voice line, it's night and day in terms of the audio quality, at least to me, by my ears here.
But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
But I was gonna go Buy shrine fortunes. You'll be going to the hospital after school at Naoto's recommendation. Alright then. Hey, do you think we'll get to speak to our friend Seiyoko? Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Can I just point out, has anyone actually been to just an ordinary checkup? Like, they keep talking, like in shows and games and things. I'm always like, oh yeah, I just went for a checkup at the hospital, and I'm like, anytime I've ever been to the hospital, it's like the most ridiculous thing to even get them to acknowledge your existence. A full checkup is crazy for somebody of their age anyway. Anyway, we'll keep going.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too. Oh, they're back.
Maybe it's the difference with having a nationalized health service versus one that you pay for. I don't know if you pay in Japan. You know what?
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Completely tangential. Does Japan have a nationalized health service? I don't know. Japan has universal public health care. Oh. It's a legal requirement for all Japanese citizens to have health insurance provided by the state. Oh, okay. So everybody has to pay for some form of insurance, but it's a requirement, and then you can choose a level. Okay, so yes, it is a healthcare that you pay for. As in directly, rather than healthcare that in the NHS, which is what you get over in Britain, it just comes out your taxes and it's not like this bit of your taxes is the NHS tax. It's like this is your, say, income tax, and then it'll go into a giant tax pool, and anyway, you don't care.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
Ugh.
So did they find out anything about Teddie?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him.
Oh.
I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
And there was nothing there.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddie as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? It doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me. It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free.
Sure.
Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
Highly illegal, I think, but go ahead.
What? No, you won't! Give him to me now!
Ooh, first place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
Naoto?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
Yosuke, it's not appropriate.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai.
Just leave that one there. I'm fairly certain the internet will have had many discussions over this.
And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real? Wait, isn't this measured wrong?
Anyways, the important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore. I'm going to go shred them.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
Teddie, you're a disappointment to us all. We'll find out together.
Yeah, thanks, Sensei.
Teddie is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Rank 6. Teddie's growth of heart has affected his persona as well. Maracunda. What is it? Decreases all foes' defense for 3 turns. I gotta tell you, Chance of Poison is the most garbage thing we've had. Because I've never seen it work. That's my logic.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Alright. And now it's the evening.
Welcome back.
Hey Dojima, midterms start Friday. Study? This almost sounds like a threat, like... Are you gonna do it? No, of course I'm not gonna study, because, you'll see, I am already a sage. And apparently, at that point, studying becomes impossible. Right, hello.
Hey!
We won't become closer yet, Dojima. Your time is mine.
Ah.
Let's go. You spend time talking with Dojima. You feel your relationship will become closer soon. Okay. I just realized that I am missing something on my other monitor right now, which is when Adachi's next day is. Adachi's next day is the 12th, so that appears to be in the middle of midterm week. Good morning, Senpai. Actually, did I say midterms would start Friday? Okay, anyway. Exams start next Friday, but I'm just not in the mood for schoolwork. The true killer is someone else. We're the only ones who know that. If we don't act, the case will grind to a halt. Tests are important too. Actually, you know what? We'll say I can't study either. Because that's honest. That isn't good. If your grades drop, Dojima-san may suspect that something is going on. Please, do your best on the test for the sake of the class. What do you mean if my grades can only, like, stay the same or drop? There's not really going to be a way to improve them, given that we were number 1 last time. Anyway, we can only wait for the culprit to make his move. We must not forget to check the midnight channel too. This is a crucial moment. I'm really worried for the next tests, actually, because it never asked us, like, it barely asked us questions. So why am I worried about that? Well, because it didn't ask us questions, there's going to be some of the generic, like, nonsense they spouted at us that's going to be on the test, and that's going to be difficult. Anyway, good morning, everyone. Guess what? We're going to have exams at the end of next week. I hope that nobody in here is being an ostrich and goofing around without doing any studying. Why did I say ostrich? Because it's a common metaphor for somebody who avoids inconvenient truths. It comes from the common mistaken belief that ostriches bury their heads in the sand in the face of oncoming danger. They do it to cool down, don't they? To feel safe just because you can't see the problem, a sure sign of escaping from reality. Don't be like a fake ostrich. There's another kind of bird, though, that has a cowardly connotation in English. Lay it on me, Zappla. Be brave. Tell me what the bird's name means. Tell me what bird's name means coward in English. I hope that I know the answer when it pops up. Oh, it's chicken. Alright, that's correct. Chicken is a word for coward in English. I was very worried because I was like robin, no. Magpie, no. Raven, no. Crow, no. And my mind was stuck, and then I was like, oh, it's just chicken. Yeah, we're good. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter, and the point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week. You gave the correct answer. Your knowledge has increased. No, it hasn't. But that's okay.
Whoa, it's freezing!
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Well, at the hospital he collected all of the shredded stuff, and he is now ready to reveal everyone's measurements.
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
With or without costume. Wait, that doesn't matter.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on.
He hasn't studied.
Can you please keep this weekend open?
Why?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
Who?
So she's taking on jobs like that already.
I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
Well, apparently I'm just been living under a rock. Who is this?
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
No, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Yeah, it's not your fault, but on the other hand, it is kind of your fault.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Juness?
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
That is a horrible deal, but we'll take it.
What? Wait! I'm no idol!
It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Yuki, I love the difference, right? Chie's like, no, I can't do that. I'm not an idol. It's not happening. Yukiko is like, you know what? I could be an idol. No problem. Don't even worry about it. My problem is that people might notice me and then try and recruit me. My problem is that I'm too good. It's an odd difference.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Juness.
I don't think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
Dance.
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
I think we know how to play the trumpet.
Whoa, there's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place, for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Got it. Try to pick an easy one, okay? All right. Now that this is happening, I'm getting fired up about it. Let's go ask if we can borrow the music room at school. So, what are we gonna do with these?
Well, I see our instrument, the trumpet. Alright, let me see. Well, obviously, guitar, that's a Yosuke thing. We already know keyboard, that's a Naoto thing. Bass, that's gonna be Chie. Drums, well, cymbals by the looks of it, that's gonna be a kanji thing. I guess Yukiko has brought along the tambourine. Oh, there is a sax there. Are we missing someone? I guess Teddie's got the sax, right?
I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
That's a gong.
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
What?
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
Maracas.
I see.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here?
I'll choose this then.
Oh, the tambourine. Way to go out there.
Look! Isn't this like my fan?
Sure.
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these. Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
I like the "don't underestimate me. You don't know my power." You know what? Don't underestimate me. I'm a member of the music club.
Damn, maybe you're gonna show me how to play. I'm gonna trust you.
Well then, since you two and Naoto-kun have decided what to play, let's put Kanji on drums.
Of course, that was an obvious.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
You seem like a drum person.
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
How does that make any sense?
Then I will take over all the charming percussion accoutrement.
What, gong and tambourine and cymbals?
Hey, baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
Sure.
So that leaves Yukiko and me?
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Oh, doesn't this at least look like a band?
Can I just point out that we've been playing the trumpet for 6 weeks out of the last year? So we're by far the most qualified to play the trumpet. Just want to throw that out there. Also, this is going to sound awful. I just noticed what Teddie's got. He's got bongos. These do not go together as a band.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all.
I think you need to cut half of the people. I don't care which half it is, but if you cut half of any instrument, it would be better.
It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
That, I guess, would be the sheet music, which of course nobody would be able to read because nobody knows how to play an instrument except us and Naoto.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
You all practice on your own until it gets dark. You decide to meet again tomorrow. Oh, did we? That's interesting.
Oh, you're home.
Yes! Jess, an exclamation mark above her head. She is talkable too. I just want to check something. Not ready to advance yet, but at least we can spend time with her. Awesome. Well, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.